What's going on? Tectonic Edge here. Gonna try a quick live stream again. We'll see how this goes. Finishing up this league. Thought about just recording, but I figured, why not go live? May finish up this league and may try another one. We'll see how it goes. Just mess with a few settings here. Pop out the chat. All right. Hop in a game. Been an alright league so far. I've lost two, but they were pretty good games. I'll probably upload that match 3 on Monday. Match 1 and match 2 should have been the last couple I uploaded. A little bit of bad luck match 3, but it happens. Downside of playing Tron. Hey, Marco. Game should hopefully get started here. This is actually taking a little longer than it has recently. I usually don't play on weekends, so I wonder if it takes just a little bit longer to find a match. Still a pretty decent number of active players, though. We're starting to get to the phase where we're just about to that new set. Here we go. Just about to the new set, so a lot of people are playing a wider range of decks. A little more freelance, so you're not just running into the top decks. So we'll see if we can get something interesting. Gotta mulligan that, though. Not bad for a one-lander, but I still have to mulligan that. We gotta find Tron. I think we're going to 4. And that's why Tron mulligan's extremely hard. Okay, we're probably gonna keep the chromatic here. I guess keeping the ancient stirrings would have been decent too. Got 3 draws to find a threat. Well, that's a slightly ineffective Thoughtseize there. This cut me off a draw, though. They get my chromatic star. And they know I have Tron, and I'm hoping to draw into something. Off 2 cards, I'm thinking either... Okay, green, so those are Jund colors. I was going to say Death Shadow or Scam, but the green, it's a little different. Ooh, Monastery Swift here. Is this going to be a prowess build? This is looking pretty prowess-esque. About a Death Shadow build. Jund Death Shadow. It's actually been a while since I've seen that. Ulamog is not the threat we're going to be looking for. That's a turn 4 play at the earliest, probably a turn 5 or 6. After this attack, we're probably going to want... we're going to lose the Yawgmoth anyway. Unfortunately, they're likely swinging for lethal next turn, so Worm Coil Engine would be good here. Karn, Great Creator, we could do something with. There's not much I can really do with an expedition map. Unfortunately, yeah, we're going to be a turn too late with that. We'll run it out. They probably have us dead. All they need to do is cast one spell and we're dead. Or play one... Fetch land? Yep. Fetch land, shock land, we're dead. Too many ways we're dead. We're not getting out of this. And we're dead. Attack, then crack it. Death Shadow goes to a 7 attack. Yep. 9, 10, yep. Rough. Last zone would have been the plan, but I need an extra turn to get there. Let's see. Death Shadow Relic is a little relevant. I want to go like this. Up the dismembers for Death Shadow. It go down on the Warping Rail. Relic primarily to remove the graveyard for Underworld Breach. Although, yeah. It could go either way. We'll try it this way, see what happens. We're on the play, so that's going to be a really big advantage. Mulligan for Tron. This one's actually... If we're going to get Thoughtseize, we can't really go that low. And we just need a green source, even if we do get Thoughtseized here. I think we give this a try. To hold up a Warping Whale, which will potentially be able to get rid of something. Depends on if they go aggro here or... Okay, they are going aggro. That's going to work out pretty well for us. Best draws are Tower, Expedition Map, or Chromatic. See how much they gambled on Dragavan. Got some down in mana for turn 2. We still need a green source though. Honestly, even turn 3 Tron without something to play the Ugin is not going to really be our best, so Forest or Chromatic are our best finds. Lightning Bolt. Thoughtseize. Likely going to get the Ugin. So, yep, green source will be good. Not what we needed, but we'll take an extra land. This is going to be rough. Four and two at an RCQ, very nice. Yeah, I still think a green source will be a better draw with our way our current hand. Oh, that's coming in next turn. That's a bit worrying. Alright. Without a threat in hand, we're in a rough spot. Blast Zone would be a very nice top deck, but it's a very infrequent top deck. Green Source would be nice. Tron Liberated is not what we need. We're looking like we're not going to get there this game. I'm pretty sure we're dead this next turn. Double Strike's going to be hard to deal with. Well, we may get one more turn. Six damage. Alright. Top deck Blast Zone. At least it's a redraw. Not that it matters. Repeach, lost to Scam, and Charge Counters combo. Interesting. You don't see that a lot. Beat Living In, that's a good win. Control, Hammer, and Elementals. Nice. Yeah, Scam is an interesting one. It's winnable, but you kind of need a really good hand for it. Yeah, we're dead. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead and concede to get to the next round. Usually, if I'm going to win against Scam, I kind of have to keep a really good hand and have them not interrupt it or have really good draws. You know, 3 Tron lands and or just happen to top deck Tron after they get rid of map, Sylvan Scrying. You can't really keep that's actually a keepable hand. I mean, Ancient Stirring's not the best, but I'll give it a shot. Can't really keep any hand and hope to keep it there, especially if they're going first. Expedition map, if you're going first, is the best move there. Oh yeah, Moon's in the 4/4 double striker. That yeah, if they go aggro, you need some kind of removal or Karn Great Creator, and you got to do it turn 3. Hey, a mirror match. All right. Power plant off the top. Sylvan Scrying. All right. So long they had the play, which puts them pretty drastically in the lead here. But if they don't have turn 3 and we have turn 3 Concrete Creator, we are likely going to get there. It's Eldrazi Tron. Okay. We're in a pretty good spot there. Almost the mirror. Mono Green versus Eldrazi. Into a Pure Scoop. Okay. Well, next league. Probably an early scoop. Eldrazi is, but there's something to be said for just not wanting to play a match. I do get that from time to time. Cast both Emrakuls against control. Yeah, that Emrakul is really good against the control matchup. Main reason to get it in there. So, by both Emrakuls, did you have two Emrakuls in your deck, or was that one Promised End, one Aeon's Torn? And yeah, Living End, Karn plus Ugin. Yep, that'll do it. I like to run something spicy against Living End. It's that Wandering Archaic creature. If you put him in, you have to be in a meta where there's a lot of Cascade decks and potentially Burn. It wins you the Burn matchup pretty well. You get to outburn Burn. But yeah, so it's really funny against Living End though, because Wandering Archaic's out in the field. They cast Living End. It goes away, but you get a copy of it, so all their things come back, and then they automatically get sent back to the graveyard, and your thing comes back. It's a funny cycle. Oh, yeah. Searching for the next match. One of each, nice. So you got to take one of their turns and two of your own. I imagine once you cast the second one, the big one, it was probably over. I'm going to get see you pass the big or cast the big one second. That is a very nice hand. Come on, talk to me, Goose. Slightly less nice of a hand, but we do have a backup. We're turn 4 right now, unless we can top deck. We've got the Chromatics or another Expedition map, so pretty good top decks. And we get the Chromatic. Oh yeah, so Big Emrakul got the swing in. Solitude is a pretty powerful card, and it targets a lot. Pretty much anything in Modern Horizons, both of them really up the power level, and they have a second one. That's unfortunate. Goodbye, Sylvan Scrying. Well, now we need a Power Plant, a Ancient Stirrings, or a Sylvan Scrying off the top. Still pretty decent odds of drawing one. Alright, crack for green because we already have another green source, so there's no reason not to. And we are a little unfortunate there. Double Inquisition is rough. How many would you on? Oh, whales? Two. I've got two whales in the main board. Dash Ragavan, alright, going for some advantage. Potentially a missed land drop here, though, which could be why they went Ragavan for a dash. Oh, well, I could have used that. Alright. That's two Sylvan Scrying Gons. Come on, power plant. Not power plant, but we're going to have a very effective next turn. Yeah, three's pretty comfy. I'm kind of run. I run two right now because I've also got a Dismember in here. I've run three when I feel like the meta gets really heavy with Cascade decks, but I haven't seen a lot of Cascade decks online in a while. Tarmogoyf. Oh yeah, this deck is not happy to see me. And the Ragavan? Rough turn to choose to play everything out, though. Grab ourselves a power plant. We've got an Ugin. Time to wipe the board. Oh yeah, for Yawgmoth, the Exile text is definitely relevant. I've got... I swapped it out for the Dismember, so I kind of have a little bit. I can use Dismember to get rid of the Ragavan. And definitely the hate is good. I just wanted something a little bit stronger in the hate field. Remove something bigger. If they get a Omnath having that option as a potential draw, I'm only running a one of Dismember. I got one on the side as well for when I need to up it. And we will -2. Yeah, pretty much. Can't run Jegantha if you run a mainboard Dismember. Jegantha's useful. I always go back and forth on whether to run him or not. Ooh, Liliana of the Veil. Alright, well, with Ugin on the field, I'll discard or Dismember. Was wondering if they were going to have a way to deal with Ugin. It appears they don't, which puts us in a strong position. Yep, alright. They really needed to get rid of Ugin. Pretty much was plays this is Jund, so really cut. Kinda wanna bring in the other Dismember. Relic's pretty good. Worm coils are pretty good. Warping wheels are pretty good. Maybe I'll cut one Karn Liberated. Not my usual, but we'll give it a shot. Ballista and Chalice for hammer? Yeah. I keep the Ballista around. Yeah, one Karn Liberated out. Not a common move, but I didn't want to really cut any of the lower down things for this matchup. Cityscape Leveler, I haven't really tried it. I've seen lists that run it. It's an option. I wish it were 7 instead of 8 mana. Gonna have to keep mulliganing here. Oh, that's pretty good. 2 cards. We're in a rough spot if they take the Chromatic, but that's our most likely card to redraw. Assuming they go for turn 1 Thoughtseize again. They could not. Yeah, the token's a little rough too. I'd had a lot of high hopes for that set that'd give us something with a little more power. You know what? I kind of feel like they're going to have like an Alpine Moon effect here. Oh, against Murktide, yes. I can see that. I'm not sure if it'll be good enough, but I can't wait to try the Green Sun Twilight. Ooh, Dark Confidant. There's one you don't see very often. That's classic Jund right there. Alright, let's top deck a tower and then Warping Whale that away. Ah, no luck. In a control meta, Worldbreaker, Leveler are archaic. Interesting question. Probably Worldbreaker for the on-cast effect. On-cast effects are very nice against the control, but has to be the one slower control. And honestly, for the really slow control matchups, Emrakul will usually have you covered. Archaic is fun because it pretty much says all their counter spells cost an extra 2 to play, but you have to actually get it on the battlefield, which can be a little tricky. Alright, they're going to get 1 round of Dark Confidant, and they're going to get a land. So, no pain for them. They're going to hold up. No, they're just going to attack. Alright. See what they hold up. Alright, well thanks. Thanks for hopping in for a little bit. Decent Pyromancer. Ooh. Gonna refresh the hand. No tokens. So they had an abundance of lands. Nice. Oh, Seiju. I actually like that draw. Now here's the question. Do I try and keep Karn around? Go after their hand? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Granted, they're going to get a redraw off of Dark Confidant, so they're trading their worst card for a random card. May have been better to get rid of that, but they're only going to be able to swing 4 at Karn. Still keeps them at 6, if they even want to go that route. Although they may have other ways to get rid of them. We shall see. Even more lands. They are flush with lands. Alright, still coming directly at me. Gonna ignore the Karn. Seems good. They're either going to have an answer then, or they're just going to try and ignore it. That's probably going to be game. Oh, alright. Fair enough. I should have activated an ability beforehand. Potentially. We're in a good spot here. I don't know if it's GG quite yet, especially because they've shown they have removal for Planeswalkers in deck. Definitely should have used a Karn ability before playing the Ugin. That's my bad. And Ugin's at 4, so technically they could double Lightning Bolt here. Alright, Liliana. Each player discards a card. Tricky choices. I actually think we're going to discard that Sylvan Scrying. Okay. I see what they're going for. Do I wipe the board? They have no mana, so I'm not afraid of anything, so we may as well see what I get. I kind of want to try and keep Ugin around. Okay. This is probably going to be GG. I'm going to shut down Liliana just because I don't want to lose the Warping Whale. Might be relevant. I could create a creature and keep it around, but Pithing Needle. Ugin's going to be our big win con here. We're not too worried about what Karn does. He's likely going to go get a big creature if he lives. I mean, I can knock out 3 lands with a Sundering Titan. Will probably be the move. Two damage. Alright. I did have the artifact destruction. You lose the Congregate Creator. No sense keeping this in hand when they can top deck hand removal. We'll set up for the future and grab a Sanctum. And we'll get in for one. I'm more worried about a Lightning Bolt than a haste creature here. But yeah, it's pretty much locked in. We've got Ugin on the field there at 0 cards. They may have some plays, but our top decks are a lot better than their top decks. 95 us, 5 them, I'd say. And this is probably their best chance to get rid of Ugin. Ooh, do they have... Are they going to kill Ugin and get rid of our hand? They are. Yep. Alright. It's a good move. That is exactly what they needed to happen. We need to find one more threat. Preferably a 7-drop. Ooh, do they minus here to get rid of my token? They do. Interesting. But that puts it so far from plussing that it's not going to be that big a worry. There's no card I don't draw that I don't just play. And Expedition Map is actually an answer. Let's go grab ourselves a Blast Zone. Grist or Tarmogoyf? Okay, dash the Ragavan. Yeah, letting them have resources is not in my to-do list. But we will wait till combat so they can't just do it again. If they want to get rid of their own card and up Liliana or up it with nothing, that's fine. This is likely GG. So in order to get out of here, they need to most discard a card and kill Karn. And their best card for that doesn't actually do it since Karn's at 3. If they can't stop Ulamog, they're... Yep, alright. Granted, it'd buy them an extra turn, because if we had to discard the Ulamog, alright. But we get there. Yeah, just because you get the Ugin, they still have outs. Gotta give it to my opponent for playing to him, too. I know a lot of people who will just, when they get in that situation, scoop it, but there's still a chance you come back, so you always, unless you are absolutely sure you are 100% dead, or you're in a real big hurry, there's no reason not to play to those outs. Tower, Power Plant, Ancient Stirrings, Double Chromatic. Pretty good hand. I wouldn't want to go lower if they have a Thoughtseize deck. Not guaranteed Tron, but I still keep on an Ancient Stirrings because, look at the top 6 cards. 7 if you count the Chromatic. Still pretty good odds. That looks like potentially a burn deck. There's also the chance you just happen to top deck it. I will always take a top deck Tron. Nice, because if this is burn, I'm very tempted to hold up Warping Whale next round. Although the fact that there wasn't a lightning bolt there is a bit concerning. So maybe not burn. Some other red-white deck. Double Warping Whale, alright. No reason to crack the Ancient Stirrings right now. Let's just hold up Warping Whale and see what happens. They have an instant on my end of turn. This is burn. It's a very weird burn hand. What else really runs Inspiring Vantage? I mean, those cards are usually in very low to the ground deck who, once they get 2 or 3 mana, they don't really care about doing extra things on the turn. So it implies aggro. Potentially a Cascade deck, but those aren't the usual colors. Okay. Lightning Helix. Yeah, that lends itself to burn. There's actually a bit of a debate here. If they don't have any 1-drops, but I think I want to try and keep my Karn. So I'll take another burn spell, or probably 2 here, to exile a card from their hand. Spreading Burn's resources is never bad. Searing Blaze, that's a weird one. Did I get the 3rd land? Unfortunately they do. And they suspend a Rift Vault. think we've got him. Ah, should have used Karn first. The other Karn. Few options, but I think Trinisphere here. And they're going to scoop to that. Alright. Weather the storm, yes. Dismember, no. Relics are out. Bring in one nature's claim. Burn can be a tricky matchup, especially when we don't have the play. Our best bet is to typically get the life gain, though. We'll see what happens. Not the life gain, but it is Tron, and a Warping Whale that counters 3 damage usually. If we get lucky, this can get us there. I don't think we can say no, and if the next game we get the play, which is pretty big. I'd say best bet would be to repeat, draw what we need. Goblin Guide can actually be pretty helpful. Come on, power plant off the top. Karn liberated. We have an extra Karn liberated. Alright. This one's a little risky because they typically bring in the artifact destruction and that'll deal 3 damage. I don't think we have too much of a choice otherwise. But pass and see what happens. Okay, Monastery Swift Spear. Attack. Open Guide trigger. Ooh. Weather the storm, I like. Okay, I think we go. They don't have us dead this turn. We play that and pass. Lightning Helix, alright. That's fine. I guess we just thin the deck. Goblin Guide got us Tron. We already have a green source. Grab a blast zone. Chromatic. Alright, 3 cards in hand. We're going to play a bit of a defensive game here. Now they could have a way to prevent life gain. I think we want at least 6 life. But yeah, green source is definitely the better play. We'll get rid of the O-Stone. Or an extra Karn. O-Stone may be better than duplicate Karn. If they want to bolt us here, though, we'll go ahead and use the Weather the Storm. I'll gladly take 6 life. Otherwise, we'll wait till they threaten lethal. Alright. Ooh. Do we do anything here? What are the chances they have Skullcrack? I probably should have just gone for it. Actually, I need to crack this now. If they have double lightning bolt after this damage, we're at 3. And I could just lightning bolt, lightning bolt. We're probably dead. I think they've got it. When they held up the mana. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Alright, so a little paranoid for nothing. But I was afraid of. So I used it there because I was afraid of Lightning Bolt, cast that, Lightning Bolt in response. Ooh, Flame Rift. Okay. Still not in a good spot. Track this, see what we can get. Yeah, 4 cards in hand. They likely have enough burn to get us. That's definitely what we wanted. Two life. Is that going to be enough? +4 if it blocks. Two mana short from Sundering Titan, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I think that's actually going to be our move. Haywire Might. It's possible they can do 7 to us. But they're either going to have to use something to get rid of the Haywire Might. And we're saving ourselves 4 damage off this. Alright. Alright. That's pretty good. And exactly lethal, dang it. Oh, alright, yep, the burn spell that targeted everything was pretty good. I didn't have a way around that. I tried to play around them a little bit too much. Had I cracked the Weather the Storm on my turn, played the O-Stone, could have gained a life, but I was too afraid of Skullcrack there. That's going to be a mulligan. That's also going to be a mulligan. Let's get turn 3 Tron plus bada boom. I will keep off an Ancient Stirrings. Ah, Rift Bolt. Alright. Guaranteed a Rift Bolt here, which is nice. That's going to be one countered spell. See if they play two more this turn. This could be a Skullcrack. Yep, it's a Skullcrack. I played into it. Unfortunate. The reason I did it though is because we're going to do this. We're going to have Tron for next turn. But that was rough. Had to risk it though. Ideally, I'd like more life gain. 8 is not where you want to be sitting against a burn match with 3 cards in hand. Oh, huh. 4 cards, 3 mana, 3/6/9. Is that our best bet? My two options are to Warping Whale. Crap. I'll give it a shot. I gotta hope I'm not dead here. Honestly, I really would have loved to have held up a Warping Whale. Worm Coil would have been great. Alright, pass turn. Hope that they have a 2 mana spell and a lightning bolt and we're not dead. Alright, yes we are. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, 2 mana. Do they just have 3 lightning bolt effects? They just have 3 lightning bolt effects. Alright. Unfortunate. Let's see what the top card would have been. Power plant. That wasn't going to get us there. Going to do a quick intermission here. Swap to let that reload for a sec. Reload for a long sec. There it goes. Second, I thought I was going to have to do like loading wheel. You're wondering why I still have a fidget spinner? I don't know. I think I ordered something and they sent it to me like as a free include. I can confirm they are still fidgety. Alright, 1 win, 1 loss. Pretty old matchups, Jund and Burn. Always happy to see a classic Jund matchup. Burn is still a bad matchup. It got better over time. Concrete Creator really helped. But yeah, game 2 was definitely... We should have just tried to call it. See if they had the Skullcracker Knot. And game 3 against Gamer Toad. That's close. Ooh, the hippo. Interesting. Close but no cigar. Mulligan. Mulligan. Keep. Definitely keeping these. I think we're going to cut. Like Boseiju though. Game 1 is not really the most necessary. I think we'll go like this. Extra Expedition Bat. Never bad. Always game to Expedition Mappingly. Crack the Misty. Biome. I'm gonna guess Forest, Mountain, Plains. Plains, Swamp, Forest. So close. Okay, yep, that's painful. There's his mine off the top. I could play the expedition map, but I know what I'm playing it into, so we'll go for the backups thing here, because we're at least going to get a land. Preferably a mine. We do get the mine. Alright. Wasn't guaranteed Tron, but I was fairly certain we'd get a land and guarantee turn 4 Tron. Aiming Elemental. Do they have a turn 3 Elemental? No, unfortunately that's going to look like a counter spell, isn't it? Oh no, they're just going to tap something down. Tap down the tower. Yeah, bit unfortunate. But what are you going to do? They're going to get to play their Omnath. Ooh, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Alright. Really know what land I want. Okay, interesting target. Yep. Plan backfired a bit there. Really wanted to get rid of that so they don't draw these cards. Okay, they can eternalize that. Yep, gonna swing at the Karn. Makes sense. Okay. Maybe not the best move there. Got that a little bit better. Most worried about this, so we'll take that. A little bit of denial. What do they target here? That's fine. Ooh, okay. Tap down. Got that a little differently. Gladstone's not going to do anything, but we will take a tower. Let's make this Karn a little trickier to deal with. Yep, good bit of damage. Do they have an answer for the Karn? Gonna play the hippo? This is the first time I think I've seen the hippo actually get played. It's been a long game one. Alright. They're gonna crack that. No, Yawgmoth is interesting. No Teferi activation. We have Sundering Titan in hand. We have Sundering Titan and Wormcoil next turn. But they have a lot of mana, which is a little bit frightening. Which, because they can find it, take an extra turn spell pretty easily. Ooh, Risen Reef. Alright. And Hardcast of Solitude. Hardcast of Fury, too. Okay, wow. They found some good cards. And that's probably going to kill... I don't know what they kill here. And that does free up their treasure tokens. Risen Reef might have been the better target. Hard to say. I get the feeling their plan was to bounce the Sundering Titan, but it's going to be tricky. Okay, going to return the Worm Coil. Makes sense. You got to swing with both, though, so you got to lose the Risen Reef. Yeah, cast out everything you have. Okay. Not sure I would have made that move, but sure. This is still game one. Get a green card. Not a green card. Why waste the Sundering Titan when we have no need to? And we're going to set this up to 3. Time is going to be a matter in this match, apparently. Second Risen Reef could be a little scary. And this will be game. Whew. Very long game there, but we got there in the end. We'll grab some Nature's Claims over the Relics. I still kind of like the Dismembers and the Warping Whales. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be a keep. Gotta watch time. We're well ahead of them on time. Unfortunately, we're probably going to lose this expedition map. But we have the answer. Also a backup map, and we don't lose it. Alright. Table of the Mirror Breaker, yep. Hate letting him draw the cards. Do I set it for O-Stone next turn? I think I do. Giving a lot away though. Technically this does set up for O-Stone next turn because I'm expecting them to be able to get rid of my Wormcoil Engine, which will play very nicely into the O-Stone, getting removed by, or Yeah, remove by the O-Stone pretty much. Or the Nature's Claim, whichever one works best. Extra removal is going to be our friend here. Ah, well, Force of Vigor is rough. Interesting going for the Death Toucher over the Lifelinker. Oh, they got the land. Alright, best possible draw. Probably going to be GG here. So we got one quick game and one long game. There's 3. Opponent has 2 cards in hand, plus the Hippo. Ooh, finally an Yawgmoth. Alright. That's going to be a pretty effective turn. Yeah, we're getting all the draws we want. Although, honestly, Ulamog would have done the same thing. It could be protecting their lands. That is a little scary. Yeah, they're looking for something. Question is, did they find it? Life gain's a little rough. And they're going to scoop to that. Board was just going to be a little too hard to deal with in the long run. 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 more games to go. That's a pretty nice starting hand. Keep. If only we had the play. What's our opponent got? Watery Grave into a Thoughtseize? Into a Hedron Crab, and Kozilek is in hand. I see. I'm going to skip a turn. And get that back into the graveyard. Not so happy about this hand anymore. But at least we got Kozilek back into the deck. Alright, scary moment. Scary moment passed. Thought we had a chance to lose Tron there. They do know about the Kozilek though, so that's a little rough. Not a lot of Tron decks run it, but I had to get it back into the deck. Kozilek will reshuffle back into the graveyard. It is my best defense against mill. If it is in my hand in the mill deck, I will skip turns to get it back into the deck. Especially when they're tapped out and don't... I mean, he could have had a surgical extraction, which would have been rough, but... Alright, fair enough. Don't want to take the Tron land. I definitely don't want to take the forest. We're going to pause for a minute to make it seem like we're not getting what we want. And we're going to take a Karn Great Creator. I really would like that extra mine. But I kind of want to see if they'll bluff and hold up that Field of Ruin. Ah, fair enough. No trap though. Maybe it would have been better because now 3 of my 4 mines are now sitting in the graveyard. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we get to land a Karn Great Creator next turn. Don't have Tron, but that will be relevant. Granted, they're holding up counter spells, but we have all 3 in hand, I meant. Certainly feels like counter magic is being held up. Oh, the visions. Yep. I was kind of hoping we'd have a Kozilek trigger by now. Here's the answer. Or they're going to try and mill me out with it on the stack. Fair enough. They can make me draw a card. Alright. There's his mine off the top. They're back in the deck. Oh, Seiju. This is where we really need to find a way to get them. Because our defenses are now down and their walls are up. And fetch lands are painful. Alright, crabs are gone. But only 27 cards left in the deck. We are in a scary position. And my other forest is gone. They may hold on to that actually. They don't know how many forests are on. They don't see the other one in the graveyard. Land. Fair game of that last card's a counter spell. Alright, well, I've declared my intentions to restart the game. Let's see if my opponent's going to have 2 cards to mill me 11 cards. It is entirely possible they're going to win. At the same time, it's possible they're going to draw lands. Visions from Beyond is terrifying. And we're dead. We're dead. They got the top deck they needed. Yeah, I think our life doesn't really matter here. We'll bring in the Dismember. Relics are still good. In fact, I think we bring in the extra relic, right? Oh, and the Emrakul. Definitely the Emrakul. Maybe not the extra relic. Yeah, removing Worm Coil removes our pressure, but My life total doesn't really matter here. Mulligan. I don't mind mulliganing hard in this matchup. Always the temptation to get rid of the crab. Who do we draw? The main reason not to is to hold it for Tasha's Heinous Laughter or other sorcery speed cards. Hide away. Fair enough. And if we can draw a Karn here, we're in a good spot. No Karn, that becomes a bit rough. But at least we have Tron. Field of Ruin's going to be rough here, though. Unfortunately, while we'd like them to target the mine, they usually go for tower or power plant. Oh, we got lucky here. Unless they have surgical extraction. Gonna knock on wood. They may be saving the surgical if they have it. Or they're gonna wait till my draw step to see if I get it. We get a redraw. Oh, good card, but unfortunately we can't cast it this turn. So now we need to dodge that second Field of Ruin. But it's Strand. Okay. Ideally, I was hoping they would tap out. Ugin on the battlefield will be a little tricky to get rid of. Give us, I'd say we're at 60-40 odds right now with Ugin on the field. Never mind, they don't think they can beat it. Good, because we really weren't going to draw. Let's see what that Ugin ult would have got us. A lot of lands, a Karn. Alright. Any changes game 2? Not really. No. No, we're not keeping that. Nope. Similar plan as before. We're a little bit slower. Interesting. No turn 1 crab. Tower off the top. Watery Grave. Alright. Almost forgot we don't use that. That's our defense. I have a feeling we're about to get hit with a bunch of Archivist trap. No? Why did they keep this hand? Alright, there's their second land. That's a bit of a rough draw. I'm expecting the counterspell. 1 mana. Spell Pierce. Yep. Alright, fair enough. I walked into it. Oh, they found the land. That's getting worrying. They now know we're running 2 Eldrazi. And I'm expecting the surgical. Uh, yeah, that feels like a wasted surgical. I could have just walked into the same trap, but I didn't. Take cards out of their hand. Never auto-skip, because you never know when you'll need the relic. And hey, they're gonna scoop. Okay, yeah, the extra, they need the mana a lot sooner. They gave us the extirpate, yeah. I think their big mistake was going for the Karn instead of the Emrakul. Letting me get that back in the deck was going to be the really rough thing. Especially when I had protection from the Karn out. But cool. 3 wins, 1 loss, last game. That much removal was going to be like graveyard removal. Yeah. That was going to be hard to deal with. I honestly think we got there. Even with 2 in the graveyard, it's still a tricky matchup. We got lucky on that misplay, and we got lucky that they kept a risky hand. Had they found those lands a little bit sooner, I think that game would have turned very different. Got the die roll. Nice. Can we get a good opening hand? Nope. We're going to mulligan. Better, but no cigar. Let's swap out. It's 1 land short, really. It is 1 more land. We are on the play. Do we gamble on this? I'm going to be risky and gamble on this. This is not a smart decision, but we're going to give it a shot. A real risk is that we're up against Scam, and that they're going to take both Sylvan Scrying and Ancient Stirrings. And it looks like Yawgmoth. Alright. Turn 3 Tron achieved. Now we just need a threat. Oh, if this is double Yawgmoth, that's a little scary. We're in combo territory. We need a threat. That will do. Getting rid of a Yawgmoth seems good, but stalling Yawgmoth even longer seems better. Ooh, a grist. Alright. Fair play. Best draw is Ugin off the top. Ooh, Ugin next turn. That might be too late, but they only have one card in hand, so they may still be short of mana. Assuming that one card is Yawgmoth. -3. Yep, that was going to be a hard one to come back from. We will take an extra dismember here and go down a warping whale. Our biggest fears with this matchup is really comes down to Yawgmoth, Tron plus dismember, which we need a way to disrupt, and Magus of the Moon, which Warping Whale does not get rid of. Power plant off the top. No luck. think we have to gamble they don't have it, because they'll likely have it anyway. I can't actually get them off 4 mana here. But they need 2 cards, and if they have the perfect 2 cards, they have us. Those cards are... apparently not in their hand. Not sure that's the one I would have gone with. I would have also attacked first for that Exalted trigger, but, you know. If I clear their board here, I'd actually just be getting rid of the Wall of Roots. That will threaten the O-Stone. Hey, you know what? We'll do it now. They don't have the early combo. This matchup swings heavily in our favor. And there we go, 4-1, nice. 5 chests, let's open those up. See if we can get anything good. Go one at a time, nice and slow. Can I get a drum roll, please? Ooh, Worldly Tutor, I'll take that. And a Noble Purpose. Shape Anew and Tomb Robber. See if I can get a large amount of points. I like the points. 20 points and Brass's Bounty. 3 S's in a row. Interesting one. $15 points and Gruesome Menagerie. Last one. Knock on wood for all the marbles. Hey, Murktide Reagent. That's a really nice hit. And a Biorhythm. Really interesting sorcery there. Massively expensive for what it does, but that could that's an insta kill spell in a lot of cases. All right. Well, hey. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for a bit. I think this is where I'm going to end the stream. Tectonic Edge here. Figuring out which open window has my OBS in it. Yep. Gonna sign out.